afternoon, everyone. It's a bright, rainy day here in Jamaica, but still gotta get things done. Nonetheless, as you know, closed mouths don't get fed. Lots of air bubbles on these labels. Alright, so even though it's a rainy day, I'm still going to charter myself a taxi and go and get some work done. I have 2 orders to send off via zip mail, which is post to post, and I also have 1 order to deliver. Alright. So these have been in the fridge, so I just kind of wipe them off a bit before actually packaging them. So this order, which is, listen, first of all, I had some other comments on my Sweet and Moist Cakes page when it was last week, and they were saying that they were actually shocked that I've been able to ship these across Jamaica. And so far I've shipped to Hanover, Westmoreland, St. Catherine twice, and Clarendon. So they were surprised, oh, usually zip mail take however long. Listen to me. You see, when you're in business, the only thing stopping you from getting certain things done is you in your mindset. There is always a way. If I had sit down and tell myself that, oh, nobody never want order no cake online and have it shipped to them, using zip mail on Knoxford, is it going to be in good condition? Listen, the only way to know is if you will actually try, right? And my personality trait is that, I know you hear it quite often, people say, oh, nothing beats a try but a failure. But that's true. Nothing beats a try but a failure. And oftentimes a lot of people we convince ourselves with all type of excuses as to why it's not going to work before we actually do try, right? So anyways, let's pack this order. I'll show you how I do it. So this order will go into this beautiful pink box here. Who that? Tarati, don't know that Maverick. Big up yourself. Big up yourself. Big up yourself. Unruly kid. That Maverick, yes. Big up yourself, man. Big up yourself. All hail America. But big up yourself. So this package now that I'm going to put together, this one is going to Old Arbor, right? And it's going to be 6 of the cake jars. It's the strawberry cake jar, strawberry cheesecake. So this right here is layer. Of course, I can remember you not been gone that long. So this now is your Graham cracker, cheesecake filling, strawberry cake, and also the homemade strawberry filling, right? And this here is my signature chocolate caramel indulgence, right? So it's layers of chocolate moist cake with caramel and chocolate ganache, and of course the Baileys cheesecake, which is Baileys cake with cheesecake filling and the Graham cracker. So let's get this order put together. For starters, we are going to need some of this. And please, oh shucks, this knife, this scissors dull. Oh snap. Oh snaps. Where's my next scissors? Alright. Ooh, the rain is in Jamaica. Honestly, much sharper than the other one. But life's motto, start with what you have. You know, I was actually thinking this time. Alright, so usually I would roll them individually with this, but alright, let's keep it that way. Let's keep it that way. Alright, so we're gonna start off. This presentation is key. We're gonna put a little bit of rare in there. So just a little bit of that. Just to give it a little, you know, when they open the box, it's like little surprise feelings. And let's get this cut into half. Side, there's no complaint. None. And I'm gonna take a bit of paper towel as well. So instead of using a whole paper towel, and this is just to absorb the moisture from the outside of the jars, mainly because they have been refrigerated, of course. So in effort to keep them nice and cool, give it a little roly. And then we cut. And then I just put it in the box. See? And let's continue. Roly in paper towel. And then we two more of these. So how's everyone doing? I see a lot of people popping in here. Big Jim. There's quite a few people here. Well, there's a few, not a lot, but we're grateful for whoever joined. Alright, wrap and go. So for me personally, like, leaving Cayman to come here in Jamaica and not only live but do business, there's been a lot to adjust to. I like it. I really like it. The patronage. You have some people that they just want to know what you're doing. They just want to know what you're about, and then they will definitely support, and vice versa. And I fancy that over here it kind of supports a bit more of an entrepreneurial lifestyle. Like it makes better sense in a sense to be an entrepreneur. But everybody have their goals, and everybody know why they choose what they choose, and I know why I chose this route. It's not to say one is better than the other, because based on your goals you might find that somewhere else is better, and that's totally fine, you know. But what's most important is that I share my journey, because for one reason, I share my journey for one reason, and it's not to show you all what I'm doing, because I don't like people in my business, but I share it because I want to show you proof that there is income in your skill. There is income in something that you are naturally good at. You're naturally good at something, and all you need to do is to figure out how you can convert that into an income. I kid you not. Because a lot of y'all are sitting on some crazy talents. Like, what if Bolt had sit on his talent? Just as an example. Huh? What if Shelly Ann Fraser had sit on her talent? What if Kate Colonel never trust in his, you know, famous KFC chicken? Like, there's talent. There's a lot of talent. And it may not be in things that you would automatically think, you know, can make money. Like everybody think about, oh, doctor, judge, da-da-da-da-da. There's skill to income. This is proof. Let this be your proof, darling. forgot something. So I decided recently to do these post and tag. So I'll show you. Post and tag. These are all my labels. I use a thermal printer. Instead of relying on people to print my labels here, like I just bought a thermal printer and started to do all these things myself. So not only did I save, but also made it super more convenient for myself. All right, so I have these post, tag, and win. So when you receive your product, if you post about it and you tag the business in it, which is Sweet Moist Cakes, you would enter, which consists of 3 slices of cake and 2 cheesecake cup or a cheesecake jar. So all orders that I send out, I make sure to attach this on here. So I'm going to put that there. It's also on the product. And then now, let's tape it up. So currently, seeing that it's already after 12, this more than likely when I reach there today, it probably won't get sent off until tomorrow. So this customer, today is what, Tuesday? So if it gets sent Wednesday, they likely won't get it until Thursday, God's will. But trust and believe, the product will still be in good condition. All right. So I got my shipping labels. So I use my thermal printer as well to print these. If you're in business and you want to start printing your own labels, I welcome you to click the link in my bio and check out my Amazon favorites. It's listed there. So all the things that I use, if it's something that you find that you can use in your own business, whether it's to start or you've already started but you just need 1 or 2 things that you can actually create yourself instead of relying on people, trust me, they're there. So click the link in my bio and check out my Amazon favorites. All right, so let's add the shipping label. And then of course our alrighty, so this one's ready to go. All right, next one, this one's going to Clarendon. Let me get the products. Alright, so these now that are going to Clarendon, it's the fruitcake cheesecake. You heard me, fruitcake cheesecake. For any of you who would love to order, there's 2 ways. You can send me a WhatsApp, 284-6494 to place your orders. These jars are all $1,000 each. And if we're going to be using Knoxford, then you would pay for the shipping. And with Zip Mail, I would, of course, charge you for that, and then you would just send the payment for that as well. So $1,000 per jar, and Zip Mail works out to about $800 in total. All right. So for this order now, this is the fruitcake cheesecake. So it's layers of my moist fruitcake, cheesecake filling, strawberry bliss cheesecake, chocolate caramel indulgence. This is what started my business 7 years ago. And the Bailey's cheesecake. So you can see girl packaging. So if you want to see anybody else doing packaging like this, I don't know where they get the idea from. Anyways, let's get some work done, yeah, because we're not watching that. We not watching that. We not stay so. We don't mind when people get inspired. Alright. Bubble wrap. So this one now, this actually has insulation in here already, but I'm still going to add some insulation. Okay? Two of these there, cut them into half. So if you have a skill that you are sitting on and you know you're sitting on it, you know it's something that can more than likely not only solve a problem but definitely help to earn you an income, listen, click the link in my bio and get yourself that book called Scale to Income. Invest in yourself. A lot of y'all have stopped learning from school, and that's the problem. On a want be rich, on a want be wealthy, on a want this, on a want that, but stop learning. And learning is the key. Learning is the absolute key. Alright, so trust me. Click the link in my bio. Get yourself Scale to Income. There's many other business growth and additional income blueprints that are there. But if you are really serious about transforming your skill into an income, that is the blueprint that you need. Trust me. Like, there's some perspectives in there that you're going to be like, why I never thought about this long time. All right, so those are in. Back up the others. Here. So once again, these jars, these are shipped all across Jamaica. So if you'd like to place an order, they are only $1,000 each. You don't have to worry about the packaging. The only thing you need to worry about is not getting enough, because when you hit it, you're gonna want yourself some more. Trust me. When you hit these, you're gonna want more. And I'm not capping. Alright, lastly. Alright. So this one is for Claritin. And of course, we are going to add a little something. Yes. Presentation. Shipping label. Post, tag, and win. Last but not least, Sweet Voice Cakes. All right. This is what's going up today. So once again, stop doubting yourself. If you're tired of having one stream of income, if you continuously complain about the cost of living, the only way to bring yourself above surface level, in a sense, is by having additional income, having multiple streams of income. I'm never going to come here and knock a 9-to-5 job. It's personally not my thing. I'm done with 9-to-5 job over 7 years ago, and I can tell you, even if you have a 9-to-5 job, one stream of income is not enough. Don't wait until your back is against the wall before you realize that you need to start utilizing your skills, utilizing some stuff that you are naturally good at to be able to earn. The next thing is this. If God forbid your job told you say they can't employ you anymore, what's going to happen? You're going to be flat on your face. Immediately flat on your face, because you've been relying on other people to feed you. You understand? You've been relying on someone else's business to be able to give you income each and every 2 weeks or each and every month. First of all, I don't even like that. I love being paid every day. I love waking up in the morning and seeing where I have either orders, some of my digital books are sold, somebody want to rent one of the cars. Like, having additional streams of income is your only way to keep up with this, and it's always going to be like this. When you have one stream of income, let me show you how it goes. So this is life, right? This is expenses. This is living, cost of living. This is it, right? This is it, and then this is it, and then this is income. Like, just one set income. This is it. Trying to manage this, make it make sense. Seriously, make it make sense. If you have a cost of living like this, and you are just earning one set salary like this, even when you get a little raise, it's still the same thing. You're up a little notch and you're still just going one linear. In life is always like this. There's seasons, right? So, moral of this story, purpose of this live, purpose of me sharing what I share on my platforms here, whether it's here or it's on Sweet and Moist Cakes, I want to encourage you. Utilize what God has given you. Use your skills, not just to help other people build their businesses, but to build something of your own. Build something of your own. Utilize your skills. Take your skill and turn it into an income that you can control. Trust me, you won't regret it. Anyways, I'm gonna go and get these people's orders sent off. These are going out via zip mail. On closing, if you're interested in ordering one of these, some of these jars, there's flavors such as the fruitcake cheesecake, there is strawberry bliss, there's chocolate caramel indulgence, and then there's also Bailey's cheesecake. I send them off via zip mail and also via Knoxford Express. It all depends on which one is easier at that time. But period, we don't allow things to limit us. We find a way, we figure it out, and we keep moving. Anyways, big up yourselves. Your girl got work to do. Okay, thanks for everyone who watched, and be sure to like and follow for more. And remember that if you're interested in seeing how you can convert your income into a skill, your skill into an income, click the link in my bio. If you also want to know where I get my packages from and a lot of things that I use to help me to create things in my business, there's a link in my bio once again for my Amazon favorites. Go and check it out for yourself. Okay, big up yourself, and remember, you got this.